It's so exciting to realize how broad our connection is and how much we share in our intention. Our intention, our challenges are the same no matter where we are. And it's such a beautiful opportunity to be here together, holding this intention of transformation, of awakening, and connecting. And I am so excited to be here with Master Mingtong to kick us off on this brand new event, our 40 days of transformation. And, you know, we were inspired to do this, looking back at all that we've been through in the world, in our own personal lives, collectively and individually. A lot of challenges, a lot of change, and a lot of opportunity to really reach out in a new way and find new solutions together. And as we look back and as we look forward, we wanted to kind of mark this time as a time of transformation and intentional setting of our heart's intention to connect with all of you as we work together through these challenges. So again, we thank you for being here with us in this very special event. Let me see, Master Mingtong, it sounds like maybe you are unmuted now. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. So let me spotlight you. I want to introduce Master Mingtong Gu is the founder of the Chi Center. Our physical location is near Santa Fe, New Mexico. We have a gorgeous retreat center, and we have kind of been on hold having our events in person on site. We have had to transition, like so many of you around the world, to connecting online. And once again, this 40 days, we had intended to do both online and in person. And as fate would have it, we have pivoted to online only. And as is our tradition here in Wisdom Healing Qigong, we embrace this as an opportunity that maybe we didn't anticipate or wish for, but here we are, and we are going to make the best of it to take our next step in growing together. So Master Mingtong Gu is a master teacher and healer trained in the Medicineless Hospital under Dr. Peng Ming, Grandmaster Peng Ming, the founder of our system. So I am delighted to be here with you, Master Mingtong. How are you doing today?
Cannot be better. Hola, hola. Welcome, everybody. So let's connect in with each other. And I'm sure by now everybody is familiar with Zoom technology. It's a new way of connecting with each other, interacting with each other, especially we're going to dive deeper into the energy, healing, transformation, awakening practice together. So first of all, yeah, let's kind of open your gallery view for this moment. And just scroll down a few pages. We have close to 500 people participating, more people joining this process. And probably we have more than 3,000 people signed up so they can join us any moment in the Qi field. So with that said, when you're connecting with everybody, go slow, different pages, just recognizing the mind, body, heart, spirit of each other, the presence of each other. In this moment, wherever you are, opening to each other, welcoming each other, connecting with each other, feeling each other, and celebrating with each other in this amazing opportunity we're co-creating. And acknowledging everything we have experienced, personally, collectively, not only during the pandemic, more than a year and a half now, but during our lifetime. Honoring, acknowledging the life journey we have experienced. and honoring the pure, the deepest intention for joining not only this program, not only this session, but this purpose, this commitment, and this movement of healing, awakening. So with that deeper intention, we connect with each other. We say, Haola, Haola, Haola. So again, I want to welcome you. And also acknowledging you for showing up. And I also want to invite you, just sit in silence for a minute. Simply open. Simply aware. And simply connecting with each other, with your heart, with the deepest intention for healing, for awakening, personally, collectively. In this time of uncertainty, challenge, and opportunity. Now moving your body. Again, just a reminder for everyone, whether you are experienced or new to wisdom healing Qigong, the first and most important and the continuation of the practice is to connect with your body, your own body, this moment together, acknowledging your own body, embracing all the sensation, feeling inside of your body when you move in your body, starting rotating your hip, comfortably, mindfully, feeling the internal stretch. Now reversing the movement. Again, continuously embracing all the sensation, feeling inside of you, both comfortable, uncomfortable, both intense and subtle, both familiar and new. Now continue moving your shoulder joints, connecting with your arms, your hands, as well with shoulder, chest, open with the intention of opening different part of your body, shoulder, chest, arm, hands, but deeply also opening your heart, open your brain, opening your subtle energy body. Now slowly, continuously moving your neck, your entire spine. Realizing even when you're sitting, you still can move your body. You still can open your energy. Realize it's a choice. Realize it's a skill. It's a lifelong skill. It's a habit. Again, it's a new habit we're cultivating. Now just simply relax, notice. So again, welcome you. So I want to ask a question. How many of you are ready for the 40 days of transformation? Type in yes or raise your hand. So part of your mind may thinking, I don't know what that means, but asking your heart, are you ready for 40 days of healing transformation? If you feel you're ready, raise your hand. So how many of you are more ready than ever for 40 days of healing transformation? Again, raise your hand, maybe two hands. Maybe waving your hands, move your body. Feel this energy, feel this inspiration, feel this excitement even. Yeah. So personally, I'm so ready for this. Yeah, I think most of you are aware of we're planning on the personal retreat in the Qi Center for 40 days. That means we've been ready for this for a long time, since last year, even before pandemic. We had a plan. So now for whatever obvious reason, we're moving the program to online, including this new opportunity of first 10 days, the invitation for everyone to join us for free. So personally, I'm also so ready after 5 weeks of working on the site in the Qi Center here in Santa Fe. The first time in my life, I've been working physically with the land, with the stone, with the dirt, with the water, with the trees, with everything. Truly hands-on. 12 hours a day, non-stop. To prepare everything, upgrading the retreat center here for the next launch of our retreat season. And honestly, because of the super deadline, super busy schedule, and also to do my perfection as well, the challenge of and involved with the construction. I have been not consistent in my practice. And yet has been an incredible test to sustain this hard work nonstop for my own body as well, my spirit. So starting today, I'm kind of taking a little bit break from that hard physical work. So be with all of you. And some of us going to join the last 30 days of intense retreat. So in that context, personally, I'm so ready for this more than ever. And this morning, during my meditation before the session, I felt such incredible energy presence, energy purpose, energy commitment. Not just as a, kind of a isolated experience. I'm realizing, it's the expression of a cumulative, not only a cumulative intention, purpose, commitment. In my 30 years of practicing and more than 20 years of teaching in full time, but also it's a cumulative result of the Qi field, a cumulative result of this community, a cumulative result of the collective, and also particularly is a cumulative movement inspired by the pandemic. So I reflect on more than 16 months ago, in the beginning of the pandemic, when it happened in China, even before February of 2020. We offered similar program for 1 week every day, dedicating to the healing when it just happened in China, not affected anywhere else yet. At the time, it seems like such a distant thing. Oh, something happening in China. Oh, something horrible, something whatever. News, the story. Without realizing, less than months later, happened in Seattle, happened in Washington State, happened in California, then happened in the whole state. Now suddenly, a few months later, US become the #1 affected. Then all the continents, everywhere pretty much. And since then, we have gone slow, so many stages, all getting better, all getting worse. Oh, we have a solution. Oh, solution doesn't work. Oh, now what do we do? Oh, shut down. Oh, opening. We have gone slow, many waves. So I want you not only reflecting on how you have, this wave is happening, continuously happening, but also how you've been riding this wave yourself. Personally, last year when the pandemic just started in the US in the March. Yeah. I had a symptom of COVID. I still don't know whether it was the virus or not. And yet the symptom was real. I started self-quarantine in the beginning of the pandemic for almost 3 weeks. And yet during the 3 weeks, was not isolation. Physically, yes, I was isolated, even most of the time from my family. And yet I was teaching, actually teaching not only many days, but actually retreat. Even at that time, I lost my voice. We're still doing sound healing practice. So not only I was able to recover very quickly, but more importantly, I felt blessed, honored to experience what to come. And to discover how my body, my mind, my heart, my spirit can respond in a new way. So that experience was extraordinarily important for me. Yes, I had my challenges in the last 18 months in all levels. And yet, this deeper sense of okayness, centeredness, groundedness, empowerment has been consistent. And I personally, contribute credits to all these years of practicing. But also important for me to recognize, during the last 18 months, we've been connecting with each other in this community. We've been sharing the teaching, the practice, applying everything we're learning to our life, to the circumstances, to all these overwhelming challenges. So on one hand, realizing the wisdom healing Qigong is timeless wisdom. It's a cumulative wisdom through the ancient history. And yet become more relevant, more meaningful. At this time. So while we're recognizing the recurrence, not just this time, many times already, but particularly right now, after distribution all the vaccine or all other kind of means, not only the numbers still increasing, but the deeper challenge, the true challenge you are facing is still present. So the question, all kind of question we've been asking over the last 18 years. Some of us may realizing there's no answer to these questions. There's no particular solution to all these problems. If you just follow the news, if you just follow the science, if you just follow the story. So the deeper question is, what do we do now? So my answer I want to share with you all these years, particularly right now, is same. You have to discover the answer within you. You have to discover the solution, the new solution within you. Whatever answer, whatever solution you have been learning, have been given by the society. Yes, to a certain degree, continue can be helpful. On the other hand, we also realize cannot truly solve the problem, solve the puzzle. Even to some degree, to large degree, they're not necessarily empowering. They're not necessarily truly moving towards healing. So again, for whatever reason, you're joining this program. First of all, recognizing the need, recognizing your inspiration, recognizing your challenges. And secondly, realizing this is not only opportunity, another opportunity, but it's deeper opening, deeper commitment to discover what is true for you. To discover what is the wisdom beyond the information, the news, even scientific knowledges, beyond all the information you have exposed to. Feel confused about even. What is the wisdom you're born with? What is the wisdom beyond the story information? What is the wisdom of your heart? Even, what is the wisdom of your body? Before you reacting to diagnosis, before reacting to all these story information, before you reach into the painkiller, Have you asked your body? What does your body need? What the body is capable of? What is in the way preventing from the body to heal? So again, today is the first session of the first 10 days and continue to, 40 days. I want you to think about these questions, but also, let's take a moment reflecting on some of the challenges, recognizing the challenge did not happen just overnight. Whether your health, whether life in general, whether relating to the pandemic or not, whether recurring or not. So like you take this moment, ask yourself, the question, what's the three main challenges in your life? What are three main challenges in your life? Can relate to pandemic or not? So please write down. We're going to use the chat because it's a large group. It will be hard for us to verbalize the sharing. But I would like to invite you take advantage of the chat, the technology, to share your thoughts, your reflection in the chat box. Just simple words without getting to the story. What are three challenges, main challenges in your life? Again, can be pandemic related or not. So when we write down this sharing, we become more clear, become more aware where we at, especially. So again, like to ask you to share in the chat box.
Master Mingtong, while we're sharing in the chat box, could you check your mic real quick? It doesn't sound like it normally does. Thank you.
Thank you for reminding me. I'm the wrong set. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see. We make some adjustment while body is
Thank you. We have some beautiful sharing coming in the chat.
Sarah, go ahead, read some of the sharing.
Right.
Even we won't have time to go through the whole list.
Yes. Aging, cancer, letting go of the story. Self-love, health, forgiveness. They're coming in so fast, it's hard to read. Family, isolation, health, stressful relationships, overcoming my addiction to my story, relationships to my daughter, myself, to oneness, wholeness, and spiritual life, isolation, chronic pain, loss of freedom of choice, anxiety, fear, dealing with others. Stress is overwhelming. Electronics, grief, finding daily balance in activities as I improve my health, loneliness, the need to connect in deeper and more meaningful ways, marriage challenges, income, life work directions, clarity, fatigue, the future, blaming others and feeling not enough, hope, money, enjoying life, climate, balancing my energy to allow Qi to flow without and in spite of blockage.
Thank you. Thank you. So I hear a lot of awareness, deeper internal awareness from this sharing. And I also like to ask, when you hear Sarah reading the sharing, most of sharing from not yourself, how many of you feel all these challenges are true for you? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Maybe 2 hands. It's liberating to be aware of the truth. Now, how many of you also become more aware most of these challenges is recurring challenges? Raise your hand if you're recognizing all these challenges has been in your life, many, decades, many years, recurring. Raise your hand. Even the story itself, the detail itself might be slightly different compared with before pandemic, during pandemic. Yeah. But yet, the energetic challenge is same. Yeah. Now I want to ask you another question. Yeah. What are three main mental confusion you have right now? Mental confusion you have. What is your mind struggling most of the time? Particularly concerned with the pandemic. Yeah, when you wake up in the morning, what came to your mind as worry, as concern, even fearful thoughts? Yeah, what came to your mind when you watch the news? So again, I'd like to invite you and ask you to share in the chat box three things. So again, while everybody is still sharing, Sarah, go ahead, read some of them.
Okay. The closeness of the wildfires. Unknown. Deeper acceptance and why. I don't want to watch the news because I feel anger. Truth distortions, collective narcissism, climate change. Fear for all humans connecting to the story in immense details. Avoidance. Will we continue in an infinite cycle of vaccines and variants? Pressure to vaccinate children. How can I get well? Enforced vaccination, what will happen to me? How scary the future of the world seems, and how easily I am distracted from my intentions. The potential loss of life of my husband or myself. This is an opportunity for major life change into expansion. The inhumanity of humans. Compassion for state of mind danger. When can we travel? How to find a path where I'm not working for the enemy. I don't watch the news. I practice gratitude and manifest the world I'd love to live in. Dizziness, fear-based thoughts and emotions, and lack of trust in my own power. Again, all these are real for you, probably for all of us. So the question I'd like to propose is, in spite of this reality we're living, in spite of the story we have, what else can we do?
What is most important? So again, we're going to explore that in this 40 days. So ultimately, we are all searching for the same thing. I put them into 5 categories. First, health. Especially when we lose it. Especially when we're getting older. Especially when we are challenged, such as pandemic. Especially when our family is affected. Even nowadays, the young kids too. And secondly, is happiness. Everyone is looking for happiness. All sentient being is searching for happiness. And the third thing is connection. Especially during the pandemic. The fourth thing is purpose. Life purpose. Life meaning. And the last thing, not the least important thing, I'm still deciding which words to use. Either freedom or wholeness. Maybe including both. So when we recognize we're all searching for the same things, these 5 things, it becomes even more important to recognize these 5 things are internal experience. Internal experience. And these are 5 things as a result, outcome of wisdom healing Qigong practice. Which is essentially about cultivating energy and consciousness, awakening to the essence of energy and consciousness. As an outcome, you learn to awakening the energy, opening the energy, realigning the energy to the optimum function of your own mind, body, heart, spirit. No matter what's going on, no matter whether you're taking vaccine or not, no matter whether you're using drug for any diagnosis or not,
no matter, whatever story of your life, the past, the present, even worry about future. And this morning, again, during my meditation, one of the highlights was such a deeper reminder, when I adjusting my energy, connecting with the energy of the earth, the energy of the universe, the energy of the collective, the energy of the purpose, deeper purpose of life. Naturally, these 5 things, fulfill. And I can tangibly, somatically feel how the body is awakening to another level of health. How heart, is opening, experiencing the greater capacity of happiness, even joy, even unconditional happiness and joy. When the energy aligning, opening, connecting, I'll naturally feel this deeper sense of connection. Connection with each other, connection with humanity, connection with the planet Earth, connection with life. And most importantly, the connection with myself. And from the direct experience of connection, that is energetic, that means beyond physical distance, beyond the difference of stories, beyond any difference perceived by our limited perception. And the deeper level of inspiration, deeper level of purpose arise. And giving meaning to everything I'm doing, including all the struggle. Not only I'm going slow personally as well, collectively. And deeply, when awakening, opening, aligning energy. Yes, the movement facilitate that, the sound healing facilitating that, the visualization, meditation facilitate that. But most importantly, is this intention, this commitment, this awareness, this perception, our choice. Again, in that energy state, I can experience the wholeness, experience the freedom. It's the internal freedom. It's unconditional freedom. So I'd like to remind everyone, the 5 main things we're all searching for. And how wisdom healing Qigong can help us not only discover, rediscover now, reconnect now. Not only occasionally, but every day living. Not only when Christ happened, but as a new way of life. And starting with ourselves, So the next question I would like to ask everybody is, what three main lessons you have learned during the pandemic? What are three main lessons you have learned during the pandemic? So I'd like to ask everybody share in the chat box. Three main lesson or main gift. Yeah. Even how surprised might be. So again, while everybody's still typing, Sarah, you can go ahead and read some of them.
And there's always something to be grateful for. To slow down. That I can heal myself. Patience, responsibility to society, and gratitude. The value of the invisible, the value of silence, and the value of gratitude. To not get caught up in the news. The gift of staying in one place for a long time. Resilience, collective interdependence, and patience. To question everything, to trust my inner guide, and to be grateful for life. How to stay true to myself. We are all one. Observation before reaction. I love my solitude, the gift of being and the gifts of connection. The gift of discovering wisdom, healing, Qigong. What I took for granted. The joy of nurturing. Different comments about gardens and taking care of pets. I can thrive even in relative isolation. I can prepare good food at home. Doing deep trauma work that I've put off for decades. To trust God. The power of fear. To be love and to give love. Things are not as they appear. Self-sufficiency.
That's a bigger one. Again, how many of us can relate to all of these? All of this, yeah. So the next question is, how many of us discover Wisdom Healing Qigong, particularly online program in the last 18 months as a surprise gift for yourself. Type in yes in the chat box. Please type in yes. If you have been doing Wisdom Healing Qigong, particularly online program during the pandemic, and discovering the gift, the true gift, the deep benefit, please type in yes in the chat box. It's keep coming. It's keep coming. It's almost like this, the number of view in the YouTube increasing. That's more than just click. Yeah, that is a deep yes. That's a deep experience. That's a deep discovery. So I want to congratulate you and also celebrating, acknowledging you. Yeah, truly celebrating together. So, and also, like invite everybody, take a moment just reflecting what is your next step. Next step of healing. Next step of awakening. In this particular time right now. What is your next step? You may close your eye, asking your heart, asking your body. Sarah, go ahead and read some of them.
Surrender. Daily practice. To continue practicing Qigong. To self. To simplify and trust. To connect to the oneness. Moving, changing energy patterns through some type of practice. Stillness and letting life unfold, trusting. Clearing out whatever I no longer need. Deepening my practice for the benefit of my own healing and the healing of others. Awaken vitality. Continue practice Qigong and make an effort to get out more. Freedom from fear. That's a beautiful next step for all of us. Self-compassion. Taking better care of myself and self-healing. Letting go. Accepting, being more creative and more consistent. Cultivate joy.
Thank you again. While we're listening, not only just these words, the energy behind the words. the feeling, the commitment behind the words. So, with everything we have shared, I think we realize, the time is now. So, for 40 days of transformation, we're going to continuously making the choice, making the commitment, making the connection, and continuously discover, rediscover, reconnect what is truly important, what is truly beneficial, what is truly transformative, including addressing the deeper cause of challenge, suffering we are all experiencing. Not only the cause we are aware, but the deeper cause beyond our story, beyond our diagnosis, even beyond the intellectual understanding. So one of the, among the long list of challenge we've been experiencing, sharing, I think one common is right now is fatigue. Fatigue. Fatigue in all level. Your immune system feels fatigue. Your body feels the fatigue. Your heart feels the fatigue for life. Your mind feels fatigue. The whole world is feeling the fatigue. So the common outcome of that pattern we're experiencing is exhaustion. Just simply exhausted. How many can relate into what I'm saying? Raise your hand or type in yes. So, what is the solution? The common response, intuitive response is rest. Yes, that's important. But it's difficult to rest in the midst of turmoil, confusion, hopelessness, anxiety. And the deeper solution is to energize ourselves. Energize ourselves. Energizing this body, energizing the heart, energizing our mind, energizing the spirit. So when we feel depleted in the physical dimension, We're learning slow wisdom healing Qigong, how we can energize ourselves beyond the physical limitation, beyond the mental story, beyond the direct experience of exhaustion even. It's real. And that is one of the gift of wisdom healing Qigong. Yeah. Learning go beyond whatever limitation, physical, mental, even emotional, based on our whatever perception of life, opening to the pure energy, opening to the source of life. So with that said, we're going to do a simple practice. You can do this either sitting or standing. Okay, very simple. So gently close your eyes. And looking inwardly to the depths of your body. Listening inwardly to the stillness vibration within you. And noticing inwardly, embracing all the sensation, feeling inside of you. Deeply acknowledging the truth within yourself, within your body. The deeper truth, the deeper dimensions of your body. The energy, the source energy, the source of creation, the source of life within your body, within your brain, within your heart, within your 5 organ system, within every cell. This pure energy naturally connecting without any separation, any boundary, connecting with the power of the earth beneath you, the same source energy of creation of the planet Earth. And feeling the energy presence of the earth, the ancient presence, the timeless time, the transformation of life, not just 40 days, 40 million years, billions. The continuation of life, continuation of transformation. From form to formless, from formless to form. Feeling the same transformation within your body. Continuously relaxing, opening. Feeling, visualizing the pure energy connecting above you with the infinite presence of the universe. Acknowledging the source energy of all creation of the universe. Naturally present. Infinitely present. Unconditionally present. Responding to your thoughts, your feeling, your choice. Personal as well, collective. And continuously relaxing, opening to the ocean of energy in front of you. Behind you, the left side of you, the right side of you, all around you. Feeling, acknowledging, visualizing the ocean of energy of the entire universe, encompassing all life on the planet Earth, encompassing all life around you, encompassing all life within you, the life of your brain, the life of your heart, the life of every cell, trillion cells within you. And feeling a deepest intention, deepest purpose, deepest commitment for healing, awakening of yourself, each other, and the collective. And feeling your next step of 40 days of transformation, starting now, within you, within us. Feeling the deep purpose of 40 days of transformation for yourself, for your family, for your community, for the entire humanity. For the planet Earth. for the well-being of all life. Now slowly open your hands to the side, to the comfortable position. Lifting the energy upward. Palm facing up comfortably. Feeling, visualizing the ocean of energy around you, inside of you. Floating upward in the ocean of energy. Opening above you, extending above you, connecting above you. As far as you can. 10 palm facing down. Open your elbow to the side. Tucking your chin. Relaxing your body. Relaxing to the ocean of energy. And slowly move your hands down with the intention of gathering the infinite energy, connecting downward deeply into your brain. The deeper dimensions of your brain, energizing, recharging. Continue deeply to your heart. Every cell, deep dimension of your heart. Energizing, recharging, nourishing. Continue downward to your stomach, lower abdomen, pelvis, thighs, knees, legs, and the feet. Relaxing, noticing. Again, lifting your hands upward, diagonally in front of you, palm facing up. Feeling your arm floating in the ocean of energy, slowly, mindfully. Relaxing to your effort. Opening, expanding, connecting to the infinite energy above you. 10 palm facing down. Relaxing. Visualizing column of light above you. Column of light around you. Column of light beneath you. Column of light inside of your body. Permeating the entire body, deep dimension of your body. Continuously moving hands down, gathering the pure light, visible, invisible, to the deeper dimension of your cells, of your brain. Recharging, enlightening. Continue downward to your throat, chest, heart, stomach, lower abdomen, pelvis, thighs, knees, legs, and the feet. Feeling the earth continuously supporting you, grounding you, nourishing you. Now slowly open your hand forward in front of you in the ocean of energy, ocean of light, visible, invisible, opening to the horizon, even beyond, hugging the infinite energy in front of you, around you, now gathering to the energy space of your home, wherever you are, gathering to the energy dimension of your body, deeper and deeper, hands on top of your navel, centering to the dantian, gathering to the dantian. 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 Gathering to Continuously relaxing, allowing, deeply connecting, deeply opening, deeply awakening. No dimension within you. And slowly open your hand, connecting with your leg and the feet. And whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes slowly, slowly. Haola, haola. Now move your body, move your hip. Move your shoulder joints. Move your neck, your spine. So let's take just a minute for everybody to share, what is your experience from this session we just did. Very, short session. We're going to have, this is not going to be only session being together, so we're going to have a lot of time together during the 40 days. So in this session, we have a little bit more time for the teaching, sharing the essence of the teaching, and experience some practice, but also creating this opportunity for all of us to reflect the past, the present, and the choice we're making, and share so deeply in this community. Itself is so healing, so transformative. So again, over the time, we're going to have more time for practice, more time for question answers. And many of us have taken the commitment for the last 30 days, whether 10 days, 20 days, even 30 days of retreat already. So that will give us the most intense time of deeper learning, deeper practice, deeper sharing as well, the deeper embodiment of everything we have been sharing continuously. So with that said, I'd like also invite everybody to share this opportunity with anyone you know, people being struggling for health, for other reasons, isolation, stuckness, anxiety, so on, and really searching for new option, new resources, new possibility. So I'd like to invite you to share this opportunity with your network, with everybody you know, and energetically, more people participate, then stronger energy becomes. Even we're starting with the Chi Center internal list, but really want to reach out, invite, include so many people out there who don't know what is possible, simply continue in the lost in the struggle. So with that said, we're here to support everybody. Whatever the next step of human healing, transformation, awakening, I think of that as evolution, the evolution of the time. So with that said, thank you for joining us. And Sarah is going to share some information about upcoming retreat. We're so excited to take to another levels, even beyond everything we have done in the past, especially take advantage of the new technology, make this possible without traveling. So with that said, Thank you for sharing all the experience.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Master Mingtong. It's such a beautiful way to start our 40 days connecting with each other, our hearts, our desires, our fears, our dreams. And I like what somebody put in the chat, how let the games begin. The portal is open. So,
it's good to have a timelines, otherwise we just continuously wait or just wishful thinking. So we have a timeline for ourselves, for each other, holding that intention, commitment, each other in this most, dedicated energy space.
yeah. And so much gratitude has been shared in the chat for your generosity, Master Mingtong, for opening wide the gates for these first 10 days for everyone. And we are delighted to have, we had, I think, over 800 people with us through YouTube, our website, and here on the live Zoom. And hopefully tomorrow we can double that. As you said, Master Mingtong, when we come together energetically in a particular space and time, we're creating this field as they did at the Medicineless Hospital. And it's exciting to be a part of this now. And I do want to just share, as Master Mingtong just said, we're doing this for 40 days. And we are really excited that you all can be here with us in the first 10 days and just take a look at your calendar, what you have commitments to, what you've got coming up. And want to let you know, we've actually made our day-long schedule easier for our friends tuning in from around the world. So the day will be from 9 in the morning Mountain Time until 4:30 in the late afternoon Mountain Time, evening. And then we'll give you a integration activity to do on your own time to process. And so that way, no matter what your time zone, it's almost like a work day. And we do hope that more of you will be able to stay with us for as long as possible through this full 40 days in some way, shape, or form. So again, we will be having these in 10-day segments. The first 10 days here, just an hour and a half every morning. Invite your friends, invite your family, share with as many people as you can, and let's see how large we can make this energy field for these first 10 days. And then the next 10 days starts September 17th, and then the third 10 days starts September 29th, and the last 10 days, October 9th. And we do have a structure. We do have a flow, pure energy for healing, and then we're moving into pure consciousness and advanced pure consciousness, Qigong for life transformation. So excited for what we are yet to explore together. Thank you for being here. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and take this energy, take this connection with you wherever you go. Haula.
Haula, haula, haula.